Hey, welcome back, Coog. So excited to have you coming back to school and hopefully coming back to the library, which is why I'm going to do a little review of some stuff before you come in. Even those that are doing our cohort C, you can still be putting stuff on hold. So let's review some stuff. Taking this down, Kanye song, Making Us Stronger. We've been through a year of interesting times, but of course we've just gotten stronger and stronger because of it. Power of being a cougar. So here we go. I want to start over here actually with a little slideshow, just a couple review things that we went over in the fall, but let's do it again. So class of 2024, welcome in. When you come in, we are open at 11:30 now until noon when you're supposed to be in class, but we will also be available really quickly 10 minutes after school. Buses leave at 3:05. So get in, get out if you need to grab something. Of course, we'll still be open for holds. There is a video, an updated video on the library page of how to do that. And then I'm also going to review that really quickly today as well. 5 books at a time, 3 things on hold at a time. Due back in 30 days. Normally times it'd be 3 weeks, but little extension still. And then real quick, our book club is still ongoing. Our next meeting is the 21st. Club times are changing. If you have been involved with a club, hopefully you've noticed on the schedule that Wednesday club times are being moved to 9:30 in the morning from 9:30 to 10:30. If you're interested in joining our club, now it's still a great time to join clubs, any club. Get something started now so it's ready for the fall. Got to be building up those resumes so you have stuff to talk about when you're going out to jobs in the future. So join clubs, get yourself involved. Also good for scholarships in the future and applying to colleges. I'm going to escape this because that's the last thing on this one. Coming over real quick to our portal page, just pointing out that you can access the library catalog this way. Right here under Research Library Catalog will get you in that way. You can also access it off the library page, of course. This should be reviewed for everyone because we've done our research projects, our freshmen, but clicking on library and that will get you access to a lot more than just going through the portal to the catalog, obviously. So our video of when to put things on hold, other things on the left-hand side to be jumping out to. If you're looking for recommendations of what to read, this image, if you click on this image, it's going to take you a list of the best books from the Young Adult Library Services Association, all the award winners that just were announced about a month ago. And then the scrolling pictures here are ones that students have asked me to buy and have purchased, which you can do that too. You can come in and tell me now what you'd like us to buy, but there's also still the link, what can we buy for you? Google form to fill out and give us recommendations. Okay, so if I did want to go to the library and put things on hold, when I'm clicking on library catalogs here or clicking on the catalog on the portal, through the portal, it's going to take you straight into Destiny. This one you have to do a search for first to put something in. So what did I do back in the day? Well, I did cell phones in education. It's my research topic, so I'll just do cell phones now, just to bring something up real quick and remind you how to log in. So when you get to this Destiny Discover, you're going to need to either log in first up in the upper right hand corner or log in once you've actually opened the page. Now, here's the login button for that. Once I click the login button, I will be able to log in with Google. If you can't do this, and this is something that we'd be testing for classes that are coming to the library, we'll check this real quick. If you can't do this, you need to email me. I can set you up with your username and password over here, but this should be working now. I've been told things have been fixed, but of course, I love to test the system, so let's test that out. One more thing here. Oh, let me get logged in real quick, and then once it logs me in, that login button becomes a hold button, and that's what I'd click on to put my book on hold. It's also would become an unhold button. Once I put it on hold, then it becomes an unhold button, so you just come back in and unhold it there. Thank you. All right. Let me just also point out real quick. You can still, of course, put things on hold. I'm about to update this message because they'll be changing just a little bit, but basically you can put things on hold and then figure out when you can come pick it up, whether you are here on campus or you're not. Just give us a call. We'll walk it out to the front of the school there. And I think that's it for this little piece. Close this out. And our next thing is going to be just a quick little share out of some books from a grant from our Olympia School District Education Foundation. And I'll turn you loose. So I'm really excited about these books that I got from the Olympia Ed Foundation grant and Browsers Books Downtown. Shout out to these guys. I'm going to run this through kind of like taking a nice meal with friends and family. Starting with our appetizer, we're moving into April here pretty soon. April is Poetry Month. So some new selections of poetry. Latinx, Black Girl Magic, Halal, If You Hear Me, and New Poets of the Native Nation. All of these poets are writing about their pride. They're writing about the fact that there's not one way to be who they're labeled to be with their race, and just the power that they need to encompass. So if you're interested in some new poetry, come check these out. These are all going to be on a table in the main fiction area of the library. Moving on to our salad course, let's throw a little bit of fantasy in there, get us excited for the main course. So we've got some shadow shaping people, and then this one is called the Marrow Thieves. And in these, there's definitely going to be the magic in terms of kind of a little bit of a superpower going on, and a little bit of a dystopian feel too. They're going to have to fight someone who's trying to stop them from using their power, and of course their power is good, but they have to figure out the best way to possibly use it. So these are some new ones that have been winning awards. Moving on into the main course, the more the meatier stuff, the things we all need to be thinking about in these days and should have been thinking about for a long time, but who really are we and what do we represent? Whether that's race, whether that's gender, whether that's how you represent your community. So wish you all the best, how it all blew up, and this one, Give Me Some Truth. Yeah, these are all wonderful reads. I can talk more about with you when you come in, but those are the meatier of the books, and we'll finish sweet with a couple romances, Yes, No, Maybe So, and this one's been around for a while. It's a series and has even gone to Netflix. New copy of that one though. So of course these people get into situations where they made a silly choice, and now they have to kind of deal with the consequences. And in doing that, they discover that they have other likes and interests and some romances going on there. So wonderful books. There are more on the table. Matter of fact, let's just do a quick little tour since I've got you here. I am going to get out of the way, and you'll be coming in. This again is our fiction area, and those books over there on the table is where these other ones are going to reside. And then moving into our nonfiction area. When you're ready to check out, you're coming up here to the front to say hi to Miss Chipman or myself and heading on your way. Although you can hang out until we'll encourage you to go to class around 11:55. So looking forward to seeing you. And if you can't make it in, please continue to put in books on hold. Remember, everything we've went through just makes us stronger. Have a great day, Capital.